It's LA Viltrox coming at you with another video. No, I haven't changed the intro. No one changed it too. Today's video, we're talking about my accessories and which accessory or accessories do I like the most, or do I need the most? I'm not really sure which one, how we want to do that. So, of course, we have my handy dandy Nikon Z8, which is the camera that I use almost all the time. So, this is about what goes with this. So, first, we'll start with the cage. So usually when I'm doing my client work, I'll have a cage on my camera, so that way I can mount a handle, top handle, a monitor, and a microphone. So I do like the cage. I can put other accessories on here. However, when I'm out doing my personal work, I don't ever take the cage out with me, ever. And this cage is by SmallRig. I also have two NATO rails on here. I'll probably get a third one on this side. I'm not sure yet, but I do love these NATO rails on here. And this is, it's my cage for a Nikon Z8. The next thing we have is my Godox AD300 Pro. And this is my go-to flash. One, because it's very portable. However, I noticed that the only time I use this flash is when I'm doing client work. So that's usually the only time I use it. But I do love this flash. The only thing that doesn't make it the greatest flash for me is that the battery life isn't that long. But you just buy another battery and have one charging all the time, and you'll get by and you'll be fine. And the next is a microphone, specifically the Comica VM40, because it's wireless. And no, this one is not recording me. It's because it's wireless. And I do love this mic, like I just said, because it's wireless. How many times I want to say wireless? I also like it because it has 32-bit float internal, so you can basically have two safety recordings, one to the camera and one to the mic itself. And then I have this tripod here, the Peak Design travel tripod, and this is the aluminum version. I wish I got the carbon fiber version, but I didn't because it was too much money. But I do use this whether I'm doing my client work or I'm doing my personal work. This comes with me all the time. So this is one few pieces of equipment that I use for both. And then we have a Viltrox 6-inch screen. This is the DC-X2. Really do love this. I think the 6 inches is kind of the sweet spot. But like with most things, unless I'm doing a YouTube video or I'm with my clients, this is the only time that I will use this. Why do I have the DT mic out? I'm not really sure. And then we have my polarizer. Now we have my variable ND filter. And I use this all the time with my clients and with myself. Unfortunately for this one, I broke it. So I need to buy a new one, which really sucks. But this one specifically the 2-5, and I also have the 6-10. So I will have to buy another one of these. But this is one of the few pieces of equipment that I use with my personal work and my client work. So I was thinking, like, if I could only take things with me, which would it be? And basically the only two things would be the tripod and the variable ND filter. Especially for my personal work, I just noticed that that's the only two things. If I had to choose one, between the tripod and the ND filter, variable ND filter. That's really a hard choice because I think I would go with the ND filter because I can always prop the camera up on something if I had to choose one. But since I don't have to choose one, the two things I would choose all the time would be some type of tripod and an ND filter, a variable ND filter. I know you can get the standard ND filters that aren't variable, but I kind of lazy sometimes, and I prefer to have the variable ND filter. But now my thing about the ND filter, since I broke it, is which one I want to buy. Because this was the Peter McKinnon Polar Pro version, and I'm not sure which one I should get instead, or if I just go to buy that one again. If you have any ideas of which variable ND filter I should get, please say something in the comments below. But yeah, so Filming videos, to change still a little bit, it's still not the greatest. What I have noticed is that if I want to produce something very good, I can't do them every day because I don't have enough time in the day to do the things that I want to do. But right now, I'm just getting used to talking to the camera. I think talking to the camera is coming along a little easier, but still not the best. But anyways, let me know what accessories that you like using, and what are your 2 favorite accessories. Like I said before, mine's the variable ND filter and a tripod. So until then, I will see you tomorrow.